Dawn, what's it like when the lead in that first quarter is just getting bigger and bigger and bigger, and how do you keep the team engaged after opening up a big lead?
Well, I mean, they're at certain points you stop looking at the score and you just look at execution. And for our team, we were just trying to maintain some focus on both sides of the basketball. And it's when your kids are playing the right way and they're sharing the basketball and they're executing from a defensive standpoint, it feels good. And then you have halftime.
Yeah.
And then you want that to continue, and when it doesn't, you got lessons that you have to teach them. And I mean, they won the third and fourth quarters, and that's something that is eye-opening. If you're watching us play, you'll look at the first or second quarter of that game, and then you think it's over. And then you look at the stat sheet and you see that they beat us in the second and tied us in the beat us in the third and tied in the fourth. People are going to say, well, what adjustments that they didn't make during that third and fourth quarters. And for us, it's just mental breakdowns. I thought they came out running the same actions. We just didn't defend them. We just didn't execute our defensive plan.
Dawn, with so many newcomers, you've been able to hold your first four opponents to 31% or less. How have they sort of adjusted to the college game and doing what needs to be done the right way? Because obviously it's working somewhat.
You said the young ones or just?
Just overall.
Overall? This team is very competitive. We can do a lot of things from a defensive standpoint, but we prefer to play man-to-man, and they seem to lock in a little bit better when we're in man-to-man. They tend to stand around with some other defenses. So we want to get really good at competing and defending. It is a key to our victories, no matter who we're playing or what we're doing. And our kids seem to like playing it because it leads to the offense side of the ball, which they probably love more than defense. But they're connected.
Anything else for Coach?
Don, the App State head coach said that she noticed a difference between this year's team and last year's team in terms of intensity. She said that y'all seem more locked in and focused this year. Do you notice the same things?
Absolutely. It's a different feel. It's a different. We go into practice a lot different, just from a coaching standpoint. Everybody's competitive. The level of competition is there every single time we step on the floor. The execution may not be there, but the will to want to compete is there, and that's a breath of fresh air. And I'm glad it's occurring, with this particular team, because it's just the beginning. We got room to grow, and obviously that's encouraging to us as a coaching staff.
Coach, I know you said a couple of times through the first three games you want to see a little bit more cohesion maybe on the offense. Do you feel like this was the game where you started to see that side of the ball click a little bit, or is there still more that you're looking for out of your offense?
I like what we were doing in the first and second quarters. We were sharing the basketball. Everybody got to shoot the ball. Everybody got to feel the ball a little bit. And we kept the defense engaged. They had to play all five players out there on the floor because they were touching the basketball. I would have liked to see that continue throughout the entire game, but, we got to take steps, and today was a step towards going in the right direction.
Thank you, Coach.
Thank you.
Sorry, Pete, did you have
I was
one?
going to say, Dawn, were you pushing for that shutout first quarter?
Yeah, and the second quarter.